Hey guys, so it's Richie-Mottola speaking here. Just so you know, this is my second video with my trademark that's coming out. It's D-Range Society. This is my second video, and so I just want everyone to know I wouldn't have been able to do this if this wasn't for Supreme Digital Marketing. They made my website. Ryan Carter, Smyrnius, Victor Callahan, and team. I really appreciate it. I can't do it without any of you guys. And we got Nick Williamson here. He's actually my cousin. It's He did all the photography with the clothing. His Instagram is n-williamson-photography or at NRW Sound 25. But yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But they really helped me out a lot, and I just wanted to give a shout out to them because I can't do it without any of you guys. So I really appreciate you guys in supporting me in this, like aspect of my life. D-Range Society, Deranged Society, and I just got LLC. I sent in my LLC for my own business yesterday, and I'm just waiting on that. The package is coming in the mail, and yeah, I'm really excited. And I've been wanting to do this for a while. I explained what I meant by D-Range Society. I literally, right over here. Yeah, my bed's a mess. That's me. I know. I just woke up one morning and just thought of this, and I just thought it sounded like really good. But it started to me as Deranged Society. But then I thought about putting a dash in there, capital D, capital R, capital S, and because it just kind of looked better. But when I started to say Deranged Society, it kind of makes you look a little loopy. I mean, but what deranged means, it means the population as a whole, because everyone is so deranged, especially what's going on in this world now. But when I say to myself, I think D-Range Society sounds better, and that's what the trademark is, because there is a dash in there. But Deranged Society is like the aftermarket name to it. I don't know. It's D-Range Deranged Society. But anyways, what I got in with my other video, I was talking about being your own leaders, and I believe like what's going on in this world now, like the war, the Putin, the government coming, they're overtaking us, they're having the control of our minds where we just can't, speak for ourselves. And everyone knows this, but I just feel like this should be said. I want that voice to be said. Yeah, I want people to realize what they truly think. And I'm like, I can guarantee, like, we're puppets. We are puppets. And it's not right. We were born in this world to have our own minds, but we can't think it. We can't speak it. We're controlled. We're in a controlled environment. Yes, I do understand there are considerations with a controlled environment. Like, you do this crime, you get in trouble for this. You do that, you do this. But when it comes to law enforcement, I don't think the police department should be defunded at all. If anything, they should be reformulated. They should reform with proper training, proper aspects of their upbringing and coming into the criminal justice system. I'm actually a criminal justice major. I went to Salem State University, North Shore Community College in Massachusetts. Here in Massachusetts, I'm in the Boston area, but I never really fulfilled it because I made a lot of poor choices when I was young, and I really do regret it. And but I just feel like everything happens for a reason. Everything does fall into place for the most part, but I mean, there's so many negatives that you will see in your life that you can truly overcome with your mind. I got my CDL. I'm a trash truck driver, and I do like it. I mean, it's a lot of hours. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of flipping trash. It's a good workout, but I started off as a laborer with that, but it's not something that I would want to do forever. But if anything, I would want I want the better for all of those guys, for all these blue collared workers that use their hands all the time, even white collared. I just feel like employees and employment. It's just even with that, it's like you have to listen to these above authorities. So I just feel like like in my own mind, my own opinion is just an opinion at the end of the day, but it's just still opinion, but I think it's the right opinion. You see what I'm getting at? It's a correct opinion, but it's still just my opinion. Um, Everyone should just they shouldn't have this boss. The only boss that you ever had was your mother because she gave birth to you. And that's the truth on a soul level. And, I think everyone should work for themselves and they should have confidence in themselves. They shouldn't have confidence in anyone else but themselves. Because if you don't have confidence for yourself, no one will respect you. And that's the gone honest truth on a subconscious level. That's what I have to say about positive energy. If you bring all that negative stuff to you, you're gonna manifest bad, and it truly comes with the soul. And I think if you stop thinking positive in your life, more positive things will come. Not that will happen right away. You just have to be patient. Not you can't say to yourself how, when, where, when is this gonna happen. You just have to accept that it's gonna happen and truly try to believe it, and just think in your head that it can happen. Because I know for 100% fact I can make this happen. I want to not necessarily cause or start a riot. I don't want any of that. What's been going on, or like with the governments, and they're ransacking all those buildings, Putin and war. I'm not all about hate and self-destruct. I'm about self-love. And I feel like if you have self-love for yourself and other people see your self-love and they start having self-love for themselves, we can formulate together as one and beat the D-ranged society system. And it's not like a hate like like KKK. It's none of that. It's not blah 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 blah. I don't mean to go deep into things, but it's not these groups where any group where they say, oh, it's always a form of hate. Like, you know what I mean? What about a group of love? The government's all hate, like I know we live in a free country, yeah, probably the freest, but nothing is free, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing is free. And I want to speak my voice as a disciple of energy. I believe in energy. I believe God is the face of energy. But in the end of the day, it's energy. God is energy. We are surrounded by energy. And I want to bring forth the energy as a disciple, as Moses is to God energy. But I want to bring forth the energy, a disciple of energy. Not necessarily a disciple of God like Moses was, but a disciple of energy. And that's what I see myself as being. Someone that can spread awareness on what's going on, because it's real. And we live it every day. And people just procrastinate and they just like, oh, the right side, the left side. I stick to my own side. I stick in the middle of the grounds. I stick to myself, the power of oneself. Not the power of no other, but if you have the power for yourself, it's the power of the others. No leadership. I'm my own leader. I'm not trying to be anyone's leader whatsoever. I'm not trying to run for president. I'm not trying to do any of that. I'm trying to spread awareness on what's going on a positive note. And I can't emphasize enough how much I would like to make this happen. But I can't do this without any of you. If you guys could see my side and it's truly correct. We live it every day. How can you not say this isn't? Yeah. But on another note, you catch my drift, ladies and gentlemen. And I really appreciate all of you that are sticking by me today. Because I promise one day, anyone that sticks by me, we will fulfill together. And let's make a difference. I want to make that difference. And with this trademark, I want to spread awareness. I don't care about money, but I want to spread awareness with this clothing line. But I am waiting. I am still waiting for the trademark to get fulfilled. But I'm not going to go crazy or anything and try to sell all these big things. But it's not even about selling. It's trying to spread awareness. But sometimes you just have to you just have to sell to spread the awareness, but it has really nothing to do with anything in my pocket. I mean, eventually I would like to reformulate the police department. I would like to reformulate doctors. I want the workers to make money. I want I want everyone to make money. We're ran by money, and it's sad to say, but it's true. I don't agree with it, but how else are we going to do it? And that's part of D-range society. Some things you cannot get around. Some things just cannot be changed. But does it mean it's socially correct? No. And I'll agree with you. Some of the things that I'm going along with aren't socially correct, but sometimes you have to stand by your grounds with the territory in the right aspect. But we can all make a difference. We can all formulate together. And this is what probably can be the most important video that I will ever do, with elaboration on how I feel about how this business can go. Yeah, business. Society-driven business. Yeah, that's what it's called, what society says. But let's just spread the energy forth, ladies and gentlemen. Let's manifest. Let's believe. Let's believe in this. Let's believe in ourselves. Don't believe in me. Believe in yourself that we can all do this together. And that's my piece right there. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. And the weekend's coming up in a couple of days, so have a great weekend. I appreciate you all, and I will stay in touch very soon. Have a good night.